Yeah.
Yeah, soul music a lot better. A bit of Northern Soul, R&B.
But see, a Northern Soul tent, a Northern Soul marquee would be good.
How do they play in Hip Shaker then? Don't they play soul music?
Yeah, that's
in Hip
Northern
Shaker?
Soul. A lot of Small Faces and Who and stuff like that. How do you get to getting? If you know, there are the Bacardi Breezer tent, and there are these other tents.
I don't know how they get their DJs. You have to go to Bacardi or Strongbow or to Annie to get in the Hip Shaker tent.
Speak to Annie at Hip Shaker.
Yeah, I was DJing for them Saturday night down at.
Well, there you are then. You've got the in.
Let's get in there.
All right. There you are, and good luck to the Isle of Wight Soul Club. We like what you do. That's Keith the Cabbie, isn't it?
It is, mate.
Oh, you'll be earning a fortune festival weekend.
Well, hopefully, yes. But I've got the ideal solution for John.
To give us a percentage of your income. That's very kind of you.
Your DJ problem, staring you right in the face, it's Ian Mack.
Yes, Ian and Steve Bradley maybe would be. Well, there are a whole range of.
Mac.
He's a presenter here.
Oh, is he?
What did you say, Keith?
I must go. I've got to earn some more money.
All right, thank you very much.
They never earn any money, taxi drivers, but they always seem to be busy, don't they?
How does that bloke who runs the Wimpy Bar on Ryde Seafront, I was walking down there the other day and he came out and said, "Are you blah, blah, blah?" And I said, "Yes." And he said, "I have to thank you. That's our best weekend ever."
Really?
Yeah, said
Even Ryde Seafront?
Ryde Seafront.
Yeah.
Said we do fantastic business.
Now, opposite the festival, there's that store that's up for sale. It's been
Seaclose
store.
Store.
Stores. It's been
Yeah,
up
the
for
guy
auction.
wrote me a letter. He's flogging it.
Did he want to sell it to you?
He'd sell it to anyone.
Yeah, that just for one weekend of the year, probably.
Because the people that work in there are the tenants, they're not the owners. There's a bit of a
leasehold.
Hello, Kevin, you're through to John Giddings.
Hello, John. Well, I'm DJing in the Hip Shaker.
Hey!
Oh, that other guy's too late then. You've probably got it sewn up.
With Alfie, I believe, who's just been on.
He doesn't even know.
Yeah, he doesn't know.
Yeah, no. There's the same. We're in the Hip Shaker tent. I didn't DJ last year, but a few friends did, and I'm doing this year.
Well done.
And it's fantastic to feel part of the history.
Well, that whole thing, when you walk around the marquees, I mean, it just is. Obviously, everybody's there for what's on the main stage, but it is terrific. The rest.
I
of
like
what's
the
going on
Friday night
outside.
when everywhere's open except the main stage.
Yeah,
it's like
they're all
one
getting
big
wasted.
rave.
Everyone getting wasted.
Brilliant.
Thursday night's really good as well.
Oh, yeah, you kick off on the Thursday,
Thursday,
I meant Thursday.
Yeah, you meant
didn't I?
Thursday, yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I hope the main stage isn't closed on a Friday.
And everybody is helping out, having a good time. It's great on a Thursday night.
Yeah, I thought it was fantastic last year because the guy who ran the campsite said, "Do you realise there's like 25,000 people arrive 10 o'clock on Thursday morning? Why don't we open the bars?"
Yep.
I thought, what a good idea.
Yep. I think Hip Shaker last year sold out their weekend's quota of beer, at least the first 2 days quota of beer, on the Thursday night, and had to get emergency supplies in.
Don't tell him that. He want to put the rent up.
Yeah, the Babylon Bar did as well. No, I think Annie brings something else to the event. I think she contributes to. She's the person that made it happen. She phoned me up and said, "Will you put a festival on the Isle of Wight?" She deserves to be embraced by the whole thing.
This is Annie Horn. She's a lovely lady too.
Former employee of White Leisure, used to work for the council.
All right, thank you for your call.
No problem.
Cheers. Now, John, what I think is one of the nice things about you, John, is that if you make a mistake, you say, look, this is a learning curve. We got it wrong. We're going to get it right. Now, you probably be saying that less and less as the years go on because you'll be getting more things right with more experience. But do you remember the problems with people arriving early and not being able to get in? Was it something to do with issuing wristbands to campers?
Yeah, that's right. We put wristbands on them as we opened the gate, so we caused a 2-hour queue in our own stupidity. But now we wristband them in advance so they can get in when the doors open. It's a very simple concept.
And so
the reason it was held up last year at one of the gates was because the police funneled it down to one person at a time with sniffer dogs, which wasn't very helpful.
Before we go to the break, Doc?
No, not really. I want to talk to him off air now about some of the things he said on air.
Right, now I've got this. Which track is it you want?
Track number 3, please.
Okay, and who is this?
This is Kasabian.
Oh, I know nothing about them at all. Nothing
They
about them
are
at
a
all.
fantastic rock band who will tear the place apart.
Right, where are they from?
They are from London, I imagine. Actually, I'm not sure.
Okay.
Not sure.
Don't sit alone, 'cause I got you making tracks through these woods. I'm gonna get my blues, just holding snacks.
All right. right, John, we're now going to talk about my favourite festival subject, the legendary festival freeloaders who sit on that bank and watch it for nothing. It's just not fair on those of us who've paid good money. They're on the other side. Oh, come on.
I think it creates atmosphere.
They
I like
come
all
along
the
on the
boats.
Sunday
I like the
evening with
boats
their
in the river
candles
as
and their
well.
picnics.
The boats are one thing. So at the back of the festival site, you've got the River Medina, you've got the boats, and then over on the other side of the riverbank, first year 50 to 100 people. Now there's about 1,000 people over there. Kids will be falling. It's a health hazard, John. Can you turn the stage around so they can't see a thing?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Might
big
do.
curtain.
Might do. Don't,
Or a screen in the Medina with a big mirror so all they can see is themselves.
Or just blow them up. Just get a flash flood
But you're
down
right,
the
it
river.
does
There's
add
lots of
atmosphere. I
options.
like being down that side of the stage, the river side of the stage. If you pop down to the pub and get a drink, and then, you're right, that evening they sit there, maybe
vibey,
1,000
yeah.
people. They've got candles. They've got it. It does definitely add a bit of atmosphere to
It
this.
was good when someone asked me to pay for having their litter collected.
You're kidding.
That was in the proposal.
Maybe if the council rented the ground to someone, okay, and they put a safety barrier around there, then maybe they could do something.
I don't know whose land it is, actually.
Another thing, John, is the Newport Football Club isn't too far away. What about, they had Henman's Hill at Wimbledon. What about a big video screen there where people pay to come in and watch it on...
Do you think people would do that?
I think they would, especially for the Stones and people like that. Is it just a lot of hassle?
Yeah, it's too much aggravation. Then you start getting into things. If you're broadcasting the group in other places, they expect payment for it, which I would do if I was in the group.
I'd just be happy for a few more thousand people to see me.
Well, that's you. That's why you're not worth anything. And Mick Jagger is.
Now this is coming. It says instead of DJs in the intervals, John, why not get some top quality local bands up there to give them a chance? I know you let One Island Band open up on the Sunday, but why not give these
And the Saturday.
why not give these other
School
bands that go on the
band on
main
the
stage,
Saturday.
such as Bird Pen and Goodbye Stereo? Well,
Speak to Dave Pontin about the bandstand. That's what that's for. And then when someone's really good, we'll look at them and make a judgment on it.
that's a big area.
You know.
That main stage is a big area to cover,
Yeah.
especially for local bands who may not have had the experience.
Look at. I think that's why Creamer and the Warblers turned him down last year.
That's true. I do remember them.
01983
I've forgotten about them.
01983 822 002. By the way, Kasabian come from Leicester. Rick the Harbour
Should
Master
have known that. Yeah.
gave us a call from Ryde. He's quite an old bloke as well, for him to know that.
Cool.
Maybe his
You
nephew's
see,
in the band.
age has nothing to do with rock and roll anymore. Being on the cutting edge, you can still be. You can appreciate what's going on now, even if you're 50, 60, 70.
Keeps you young, music.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we know that. Look at us. We're playing hit records all the time. Don't have to tell us that.
You got to play the first track of my wedding CD.
Okay.
This is for everybody that hasn't heard.
You're going to play it now?
This is
Yeah, go ahead.
Lady in Red.
I've lost it. Where is it?
You've got it.
Hi, who's this?
There it is.
Hi, who's that?
Is that Alex?
Yes, who's that?
This is David. in
Hello,
Newport.
hello, David in Newport. You're through to John Giddings.
Yes, hello, John.
Hi, David.
Is it possible to have more stable enclosure over there at the festival? Because my wife is very disabled and would really love to go, but we haven't been able to get disabled tickets.
No, I'm sorry. We sold out and we don't have more room. I mean, it's an unfortunate circumstance, and that's the way it is. But it take. I don't know. There's a limit to everything you can do, and we've reached the limit. And
There's no more room. Could you have a special
There's
scaffold?
not physically room. Yeah, we have to build a huge platform.
Yeah, I mean, I went last year and the platform wasn't that big, but there didn't seem to be a lot of disabled people in it. But this time the tickets seem to have gone very, very quickly.
Well, it's supply and demand.
You know, and like I think Ryanair were in the news last year where they have to restrict the number of disabled people on flights, for instance, because there is a limit to how many people can be accommodated safely. And I guess the same would apply at a festival or any big event.
Yeah.
So
All right.
There'll be no more then.
No, I'm sorry.
Okay, cheers.
All right, let's go to... Hi, who's that? Line 2? Forget the radio, line 2. Don't listen to the delay. Listen to me down the phone. Hi, who's that on a mobile?
Forget the radio line too. Don't
It's got a nice voice. It's got a nice
that
voice.
bloke sounds quite intelligent.
Yeah, let's...
Except he goes on and on and on about the 7-second delay. You'd think the listener would have worked that out by now.